Hey up guys, welcome to part 9. There's the cab, there's the GTI. GTI had a failed master cylinder, so I've had to do that. And now it's decided to leak from the water pump. So bought a new kit, full Cambelt kit, water pump. I will need a help from a friend to do all that. So I'm kind of at stalemate a little bit. Yeah, so I'm gonna get the red cab. I'm gonna get the red cab flatted today. Gonna wash it first, then get some 1500, maybe 2000 grit all over it and polish it up. Yeah, not having fun with these Escorts at the moment. Okay guys, there's the GTI. It's had new water pump, new cam belt, new pulleys, new alternator belt, and fresh refrigerant, fresh antifreeze. Here's the old water pump. Absolutely toast. The bearings broke up. Smashed the fins on the inside. Look at the wobble there. So that's why it leaked. And good job I saw it when I did. I don't actually think this Cambelt has done that many miles. Maybe 20,000. So they still look good. They feel good. So it's a shame. I don't know why I didn't have the pump done at the time. I should have done, but I didn't. Even the Cambelt still got the letters on the top. You know, the manufacturing, wherever it is. So yeah, it's a good job, well done. You know, it's peace of mind. So yeah, thanks to my friend Dan for that. I don't trust myself with the Cambelts at all. It is hunting a little bit. Don't know if you can hear that. What I'm going to do there is plugs, points, clean the PCV valve and clean the idle control valve. It has had an idle control valve on it, so that was bought brand new. So PCV, leads and plugs, that's my next job. Okay guys, so what I've put in it are these NGK-R laser platinum plugs. What came out of it were the iridium plugs, if it'll focus. There we go. They don't actually look too bad. I'm going to keep these because they don't look too bad at all, but with it hunting, with it coughing a little bit, it's coughing somewhere down the line. So start with the plugs, now the leads. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of leads. What I'm going to use is I'm going to use the multimeter. I'm going to put it onto the resistance and just put whichever lead is the lowest resistance. I'm just going to bob that in for now. I do think one of these was a new set or a really recent set at the very least. Which one I don't know. I can't really tell. So yeah, next job. Right, so out of all the leads I tested, this one came back as double the resistance as all the others. Not entirely sure what's acceptable and what isn't. So ideally what I would have, or what I should get, is a brand new set of leads. Then I can contest these to the others. Right, so it's still coughing a little bit. I've removed the PCV valve. I've cleaned it up, soaked it in some petrol. If you're curious, if you have one of these, the PCV valve goes there. It just pulls out, no tools needed. So, see if this makes a difference. If not, the idle control valve that I put on is possibly at fault. But yeah, let's have a go with this. Right, so the PCV valve is back in. Let's see what it does. Seems all right. Well, it's on the ramps. What I'm going to do now is change the oil filter, drop the oil, some fresh blood in it. It sounded better, so fingers crossed that sorted it, but I probably won't know until I drive it and the range of temperatures. Maybe it was that PCV valve. Yeah, I'll get this done, then I'll show you what I've done to the red one. Not a lot, so I know I'm lagging, but I've had so many problems. All come at once. Yeah. Well guys, I'll show you under here. Let's see how it's keeping up with the times. So the back chassis were rotten, weren't they? It looks alright. Doesn't seem to be any rust coming through, not really. It can't be too bad because it passed the MOT, didn't it? Only a month or so ago. One thing I did notice is the exhaust heat shields all come loose. I went through a big puddle in Newport and I had a rattle ever since. So that's what the rattle will be. I'll get some self-tappers on that in a second. I noticed a little bit of rust that I'm going to sort out today. So I'm just going to grind that down a little bit, get some coarse sandpaper and then put some tiger seal over the top, some under seal, something like that, whatever I've got. Yeah, it's keeping all right. All this orange from the water pump, it must have gone everywhere. So yeah, I'll get the oil dropped. Right, so there's the old filter, job done. Just had enough oil, just of the 530. It's not leaking out anywhere. I've had the car running and it did cough again, so that leads me to believe idle control valve. I'm going to get a new one of those and hopefully that'll cure the coughing. Right, onto this exhaust heat shield now. I'm just going to tack it back, get a bit of paint on that, and then job done. So I rubbed that little patch down. Oh, I put some rust remedy on it, some etch primer. I do have some black stone chip, so I'll let that dry, then I'll black stone chip it. I did have to put a couple of tacks in, a couple of self tappers, just to keep this on 01 there as well. Yeah, oh well. Right, let's go over looking at the red Escort. Okay, so I started flatting the paint, only this side and the bonnet. I used 2000, haven't finished it yet. Probably should be using 1500, I might order some actually. Dash is back in, steering wheel's back in. I sorted all these wires out. I actually put a piece of another loom in So I managed to figure out which was front left, rear right, etc. So that's all done and dusted. I will put the shrink wrap, I'll solder the wires and shrink wrap these together because then they're more permanent. Got a working clog. Managed to find one in the shed. Boom. Obviously if you know your Mark 5s, the clocks are quite rare now. Rev counter doesn't work. Not entirely sure why. I might just order a new one. It's getting signal because the needle flickers up and down, if you like. Haven't wired the sub in yet. Still haven't found any interior. I did find some Nomad lights. So these are coming off. These are just half tints that I did myself. Don't look bad though. So I'll put the Nomads on once I've flatted and polished. It does feel much smoother. Not finished yet though. Yeah. Oh, broke the door handle as well. So I've got to get a new one of those. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.